All right. It's been a couple days since I've made one of these, but I was actually super looking forward to recording this one. One, because it's now has become a part of my routine. For if I trade, then it's like, okay, I want to record the video, right? So I'm kind of excited to do that, and I missed it. But two, today was almost perfect. Almost perfect. It could have, of course, been better, and always can be better. Long story short, I will always say there's a way for improvement, but the bias, the read, the everything here is a fabulous example. If you are interested in learning how to do this, how to come into the market, read the entire, pre, post day, pre market, everything, and take a trade very, very similar to how I trade. This is Today's the day. Today's the example. Today is everything you need to know, and I'm gonna give you a really dumbed down version, really just quick explanation with human terminology, and then we're gonna go deeper into it, and really define how we figured everything out to where we execute, where our targets were, everything. Right. So you're gonna get both. You're gonna get a dumbed down version if you like that better, and if you want a more in depth version, we'll do that as well. Today I'm walking out. Well, I've been done for a while, but close the day out up $1,071.30. And yeah, it was a good day. It was a really good day. So let's go over to the charts. Um, Bam. You can already see today was a good day. And what I want to do is real quickly just delete. It's Friday and Monday's not open, so I don't need any of these after this. So if you see, and if you were around in the markets the past day, that would have been Thursday, February 12th. What a sell off. I mean, I think it was like 800 points or something, 799, I think. Crazy move. Crazy move. Unfortunately, there was no action for me, but that's part of the game. You get and you give. So, sat on my hands all of yesterday, same with Wednesday. However, look at the higher time frame. Complete fresh chart. Look at how we just dumped. Well, you might already be thinking, oh, that's a lot of fair value gap right there. A lot of gaps, a lot of inefficiencies, right? It's a lot of inefficiencies that have not been retested, right? It needs a pullback to fill the inefficiencies, right? We've gone over this multiple times when we see moves like this, that it's, oh, we're going to look for a pullback into that spot, for the high time frame structure to be formed. Of course, we can dump. But if we get that retracement into that 4 hour fair value gap, it will solidify, it will make the structure and trend more healthy. And that's exactly what we saw with this downtrend. We saw the extension to the downside yesterday, a little chop in the pre-market Asia and London session, New York retrace, potential for more dump, for more downside. Now, everything that happens tomorrow or next week, who cares? Everything that happened last night and yesterday, we kind of care, right? What we are focused on is catching the exact morning drive. That is our one trade. That's what we want to do. Execute right there in the money, enter, take profit, be out. I like this. I like it a lot. I like getting out for the day, man. I hit the gym. I've gone on adventures. I've done a whole much stuff, and it's already 3 o'clock, right? Some people are still trading. It's crazy to me. Anyway, long story short, in the easy way, the human terms is, wow, we have a lot of imbalance. We have a lot of nothing here. Straight up, straight down movement right here. Straight down movement here. Right? And this, you could even just take this and put it on that highest point right there. Ta-da. I think we need a pullback to that point. Bam. My bias coming into the day, which if we mark out, it's going to have to be like 9 o'clock. Right there. Okay, I want to see upside. My bias is upside to fill the imbalance, right? Makes some sense, right? It's not complex, guys. It's super easy. Cool. Okay, now we've got our bias and our targets. What's next? We need to find an entry criteria. Okay, well, there's multiple steps. Step one is to find a point of interest. Okay, so if we go, I'll just use this one. I don't really care. We'll use the other one to validate everything. You come in here, what do we see? We see a very nice 4 hour fair value gap right there. It's not perfect. That's fine. Okay. And I can even put 4 hour right here just for sakes. Cool. Then, hold on, let me break this down a little more because I want to see exactly where market open is. Should be like right there on that candle. Yep. Okay. So everything before this candle is what? London lows. So we take this, make this session liquidity, session high and low. Okay. And if we go back to that 4 hour, let me delete this for a second. This is also, okay, this is where things get a little important here. It's a 4 hour internal low or intermediate low. So 4 hour ITL, right? And I had this marked red because instead of stacking it like what I have right now on this chart, you look over here, you can see it was just marked red, 4 hour internal low, 4 hour fair value gap, same thing that I have drawn out so far. Of course, we have our targets up here. If you want to like do something different than just this box, I mean, what I would do is just be like, oh, cool, you know, this is a 4 hour fair value gap. Right, and then you can even break it down more. I don't have the indicators, so I'm gonna have to trust my gut on this one. I think, let's see, I don't remember exactly what it is. I don't want to be false here. 32, 832, okay, 832. What is that? Yep, 832. There it is, right? Bam. That is session liquidity, right? Why? That's London highs. Okay, and then you got Asia highs back up here. All right, so Asia highs right there. If I'm understanding correctly, which I think I am. That's Asia highs. Cool. So just like we did the other day, where if you go back and look, I believe on Thursday or Wednesday of last week, one of the trades set up very similar to this. So use that as well with this, and you will start puzzling it together. And if you can't puzzle it together, just ask. But it's really not that complex. Bam. So let's go over it. Let me get the exact fills too. I don't wanna like be lying to you guys. Wow, what a week, man. What a week. It's not a bad week. Hold on, I don't know what the hell is going on with my side screen. Give me 60 seconds, por favor. I don't believe in editing, so you guys are gonna have to just be patient. All right, cool. So we come into it. Let me put this on replay mode. Start fresh, don't care. Bam. Okay. Well, step one is I want to see a point of interest get taken out. Okay, get taken out. That's going to be this 4 hour intermediate low or internal low, whatever you want to call it. The 4 hour wick low inside of the 4 hour fair value gap, as long as you understand. And that same spot being London lows. I want to see that get taken out. That's my first point of interest. Step one. We sit and we wait. Click the candle. Okay. Are we 5 minutes in the market open? I feel like it was very dull. Yeah, we are. 5 minutes. We're not there yet, right? There. Bam. See that? Hit our point of interest. Okay. Now with replay mode, I can't reiterate this enough. Replay mode, it looks a little different. Everything's a little different because, you know, it's just one click instead of like 60 seconds per minute, right? Did I say 60 minutes per minute? I don't know. 60 seconds per minute, just in case I didn't. So now we move to step two, and I am going to put this, I'm going to select a new bar. We're going to select right here. Okay. So we've hit the point of interest. This is what you do in real time. Now that you've taken it out, you start to break down the charts. Okay, we go from the 1 minute to the 5 minute. You can go 5 minutes to 1 minute. I don't give a fuck what you want to do. Okay, so we come on here. Okay, we look for a fair value gap inside of this leg to take out, you know, that low, right? Okay, cool. I see a fair value gap right here, right? There's one on the 1 minute. Check. Go to the 2 minute. 2 minute, no fair value gap. Okay, let's check 3 minute just in case. No. 4 minute. 5 minute? Do we go back even lower again? What time? I thought it was a 4 minute. Let me check. Is it not a 4 minute? Is it a 3 minute? No. It must have been the 1 minute, wasn't it? Where the hell did I find that entry? I could have sworn it was the 4 minute. You know what I think it was? I think we had wicked it and the candle flipped and reversed it. That doesn't look right. Let me... Maybe it is that 1 minute. This doesn't look right. I don't remember the time frame it was. But there was a fair value gap right here I could have sworn it was the 4 minute. Let me click it again. Let me see if I got just the wrong print. Nah, that was the move. Weird, dude. It must have been that 1 minute. Hold on, let me double check what this is real quick. From here to here. Yeah. That's it. Let's see. Entry time 44. Yeah, okay, so cool. That's it. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was on a much higher time frame, but it was this 1 minute one. Cool. So we got an inversion, right? We got the point of interest. Sorry for taking so long there. Inversion, step or point of interest get hit. Check. We got to find the time frame that has a singular fair value gap inside of it, right? Are there any other fair value gaps in this leg? No, there are not. There's no other fair value gap inside of this down leg that hit the point of interest other than that singular 1 minute on all time frames from 1 to 5. I don't know why the fuck I thought it was a 4 minute. But, okay, cool. Now, step 3. Yeah. Step 3, wait for an inversion. Inversion. So this candle closes. It's a 1 minute fair value gap, so we wait for the inversion on the 1 minute. I believe I had my stop about halfway through this at first. I'm not going to lie. It's somewhere like right in here. And then we had targeted, let's see, where did I hit my TP at? 800, which I want to say was those highs right there off market open. I guess maybe a point higher. Oh, probably because I had to drag it. Bingo. A 1 to 2, which actually, yeah, that's pretty much exactly what it was. Oh wait, is it my injury? No, it's a little lower. Hold on. Somehow it got me filled. 83.5. But yeah, same kind of thing. I'm guessing it just opened and dipped, and that's when I clicked it, and yada yada yada. Right, there you go. Of course, could I have targeted, you know, higher? Yeah, that's pretty much what I would have done differently if I remember. Yeah, right there. Bam, take out. Overall, great trade. I mean, yeah, $1,000 in a minute and 43 seconds. You guys got interest in making $1,000 in a minute and 43 seconds? I don't even know if I should title the video like that. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. Hold on, let me like pause for thumbnail. I don't know if that works. Can I do that? Maybe. There you go. That's a good thumbnail. But yeah, I mean, long story short, it's very, very simple, right? You come in the morning, you form a bias. Bias was so fucking obvious, pardon my French, but was so obvious just due to the imbalance and everything we left behind. Okay, this is also kind of a telling what we saw all throughout this like early half of the market right here. It's very telling. I wouldn't just solely trade off this, but a lot of the times I'm sure you guys know what a flag is, right? The flag would be this part, right? Well, there's something as like, I got other terms for it, but call it a pencil, call it an invert flag, whatever. You see a straight move, and then you see it like extend like that with a like lesser of a slope. A lot of times we will bounce out of it and then like retrace up into this before we get something different, right? And if you look right here, a lot of what we saw just overall today, right? A little down, a little up, not much else to go on with it. And we took out 1 hour internal high. I mean, we hit all objectives except that 1 hour fair value gap. It's really just that simple. And you might be like, oh, well, Sam, why didn't you just ride it all the way? Look what happens. Bam. Right? There's no way my stop is not at break even if I'm up that much or haven't taken profit and you get stopped back out. Right? So again, I reiterate this on like one of the first videos, guys. This is a, you know, high win rate, low risk to reward. Right? So you might be taking a 1 to 2, 1 to 2.3, 1 to whatever, but you have an extremely high win rate in my opinion. I mean, and it's very obvious to go, oh, there's no trade set up today, so I'm not going to trade. Right? But I think if you watch these videos, guys, you watch the other educational videos I have out there or that are out there in general, not even just by me, you'll be able to put this together like a puzzle. I mean, I'm giving you the box. I wish I had a puzzle up here. I'm giving you the box, and you have all the pieces on my YouTube channel, in the Discord, access to me and fabulous other traders out there. Build the fucking puzzle, right? It's time to go. It's time to do it. So if you guys don't know how to, you got all the blueprints here. It's just get to work, put the time in, grind. And if you need extra help, I mean, I'm not opposed to helping you, but that's your call, bro. You gotta figure that out. So today was a good day. Again, I mean, I don't even know if I can title the video fucking $1,075, which was exactly what it was. $1,075. Then I paid a $3.70 fee. But made that in 1 minute and 43 seconds. I don't know if I can actually post that. That's crazy. It's literally wow. Yeah, it's 100 points. It's over 100 points in 1 minute and 43 seconds. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, guys. Cool video. Really good day. Really slow week. Traded Monday, Tuesday, nothing on Wednesday, nothing on Thursday, and then Friday. So 3 days on, 2 days off, and I'm up just shy of $2,000 really on the week. Well, I think it's like 1,700, 1,800, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, cool deal. If you guys got questions, let me know. But all jokes aside, I really can't reiterate this enough. You guys have the blueprints, you have the information, you have everything. Now is the time that you get a journal, bro. Get a journal. Take notes. Everything I just said that sounds important in this video, write that fucker down. Now go to the charts, turn your fucking phone off, put your fucking notebook right here, and open the charts and get to work. And you're gonna read down everything you wrote, and you're gonna execute and just backtest every day. Oh, let me go find 9:30. Let me practice reading my bias. Okay, bam. Let market open during replay mode, backtesting. See if you can find a trade. If there's no trade, great. Next day, next day, next day. And do this for as long as you can and as long as you want, for hours and hours and hours. And soon it will become second language to you. Come on, guys. It's not hard. I promise you. It's not hard. I believe in you. Now believe in yourself. I'll see you guys.